What's going on, everybody? Bacon. Welcome back to another Daybreak reaction video. There's no point in holding off the quest for the rarest artifact, the Golden Fleece. So let's see what this artifact, or I'm assuming this is the artifact. I'm assuming this is Apollo's artifact. Let's see what it has in store.
It's time for us to reveal some incredible new Elestrals, cards, and one of the prevailing themes in the new set, Daybreak.
Okay.
Let's dive in.
I like that prevailing theme.
We're counting down 25 days of Daybreak until pre-orders open on July 11th. Our reveal today begins with an incredible new
What we
Elestral
got? Let's
called
see.
Cypramal.
Cypramal. All right. 4/1. It's a
with 4
foil.
attack and 1 defense, and an incredible effect never seen before in Elestrals. When you cast
Ooh.
this Cypramal, you can search your deck for a Golden Fleece and cast it, empowering this Cypramal using spirits from either your spirit deck and or your underworld to cast that Golden Fleece. This means that when you cast out Cypramal, you can immediately search your deck for that incredible new artifact.
So the only issue, well, the artifact's here. We'll get into it. Well, I'm not going to look at it this time because I assume this time he's going to talk about it. So far, the artifacts have not been amazing. There's been maybe like one that's seen play, and that's Bag of Winds. And even that has seen very minor play. It's seen some competitive success, but the artifacts have not really been super amazing. So let's see what this one is.
Empower your Cypramal right away. Now, many of you may be familiar with an ancient Greek myth of Jason and the Argonauts as they searched on a quest to find the Golden Fleece.
No clue.
We have a brand new rune card.
I don't know anything about Greek mythology. I'll be entirely honest.
For Daybreak called Argo. Argo is a new counter rune across any 2 spirits, and it can only be cast after an Elestral declares an attack, yours or an opponent's. The effect is simple, but this is going to change Elestrals forever.
What?
You can
I saw that.
Any artifact from your deck, empowering an Elestral on their
We'll
field.
get the Golden Fleece, I swear.
Oh,
first of all, that card art is interesting for a couple of reasons. There are 2 Elestrals on there that have not been revealed. You see the bird here in the top? There's 2 of them, and then these guys here at the bottom. What are the... Actually, is that different? This looks slight... I don't think it is. I think it's just maybe it is. I cannot tell. I think it's slightly different. Yeah, maybe it's 3. Interesting. Okay, we'll see.
Offensively, to attack your opponents and empower them with...
I mean, that is interesting. We don't know what Golden Fleece does, obviously. This could be good. It could be good. It could be bad. It really depends on a lot. But it makes it easier to get to the artifacts, which does help. So, we'll see.
Or it can be used defensively to take an oncoming attack and protect yourself with a stronger attack stat in that battle phase. The possibilities and combinations for Argo are endless in Elestrals TCG, and cards like Cyanectar are going to really benefit from this.
I forgot. When are we getting Poison Tunic? I completely forgot about that. That's going to be interesting. But let's see.
Argo is going to enable all sorts of incredible artifact strategies as we go on our quest to find the Golden Fleece in Daybreak. Now, earlier I mentioned Cypramal's special effect to get out the Golden Fleece.
Are we talking about the Golden Fleece? Yeah, there we go.
As it is a brand new artifact with 2 solar spirits with the effect, the empowered Elestral gets +2 defense. If the empowered Elestral would be destroyed in battle or by opponent's card effect, you can destroy this Golden Fleece instead. This makes Golden Fleece an incredible protection tool for any Elestral on the field, both offensively and defensively. This card is going to be crucial in protecting your very important Elestrals, like ones with Nexus of...
So, the only issue I'm seeing with this is that it seems like this is what he's trying to get at in this video, is you go Argo into Golden Fleece to protect the guy. To be fair, that's actually not that bad. It really isn't. The only issue I have with that is that Argo is a 2-cost counter rune, and Golden Fleece is a 2-cost artifact rune. That is 4 spirits. That is 4 spirits. So that is kind of the issue. Obviously, if you do use if you do use Cypramal to get the Golden Fleece out, you can cast it with spirits from your underworld. So it can reduce the cost of the Golden Fleece play. The issue with it is that Argo is supposed to do it without your opponent knowing. If you Cybermaul into it, it knows. And it's kind of unfortunate that it does +2 defense when Cybermaul only has 3 defense. I wish it said any Elestral that you control rather than just itself. It's interesting though. There is a lot of potential there.
An incredible protection tool for any Elestral on the field, both offensively and defensively. This card is going to be crucial in protecting your very important Elestrals, like ones with Nexus effects, or even your 3-cost Elestrals. Golden Fleece can protect them. Now, on this quest to cross the seas to get to the Golden Fleece,
about it.
It can't be quite that easy, as there is the Guardian of the Fleece.
New counter rune, Radiant,
with 2
Solar, what am I talking about?
That says that this Guardian of the Fleece can only be cast when an opponent activates a card effect that targets an artifact or empowered Elestral on your field. Negate that effect, and then destroy a card on the opponent's field. Guardian of the Fleece is going to provide incredible protection for your artifact runes, enabling those strategies better than ever before. Cybermaul gets
not bad. That's actually not bad.
The Golden Fleece empowers it, and Guardian of the Golden Fleece keeps it safe. One last thing I want to mention in today's video is how we take in your feedback, our community. If you noticed, all of our new runes from Daybreak and on are going to indicate what type of rune they are next to their rune icon on the card. We find this to be very helpful for new players, and we hope you enjoy the new feature on every one of our rune cards moving forward. Thank you guys for the
Okay, so I want to talk about this. This is not bad by any means. This is actually a very good card. I assume any deck that is trying to that's trying to work with the artifacts is going to want to run this. I mean, obviously, right? Just it's a negate that destroys a card in the field. That should be noted. It does not destroy the card that activated the effect. So if your opponent activates Earthquake, this doesn't just destroy that Earthquake. It negates the Earthquake and then destroys any card on your opponent's field. So this is interesting. This is making the cards that we've seen before a lot more interesting. Obviously, this is a very artifact-focused episode. We have, obviously, Cybermaul that gets to the Golden Fleece. We have the Golden Fleece. We have Argo, which casts a counter rune from deck. And then, obviously, we have Guardian of the Fleece, which then protects your empowered Elestrals, which is interesting. It's interesting. I just don't know if it's good, necessarily. There is a lot that you can do with this, and if this is the only additional artifact support that we've gotten, I don't think it's going to be super amazing. If we get additional artifact support, I could see it being maybe teched in, or maybe there is a card in Solar that we haven't seen yet that, like, there's an Elestral that really, really wants to have that additional have the Golden Fleece on them. To be entirely honest, I could see Chronodile actually being pretty decent with this, because the Empowered Elestral gets +2 defense. It buffs it up to 16 defense, so that not even a Pantera can attack over it. So, and then it obviously gives itself its own protection. There's a lot that could be done with this. It's a good protection engine, if that's what you want to go with. The only downside to this, obviously, you do have Argo, which can get you a Golden Fleece from deck. Cybermaul is not really going to be a part of that quote-unquote engine, but Argo does get you a artifact from deck, which can get you to your Golden Fleece, which is the protection. And then also you have Guardian of the Fleece, which is just additional protection. It's not bad. I could see this being teched into a lot of decks. I just don't know if those decks are going to be near the top. It's going to be interesting to see, though. However, that is it for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure to slap the like button, subscribe for more. Hope to see all you guys in the next video. Goodbye.